Okay, hello, this is Peter M.L. Gill, and with me today is my sister Deb,
Hello.
and we're going to be checking out Commodore 64 games.
Neato.
So, yeah, I got a bunch of these from a friend of my grandpa's, and finally got around to cleaning all the molding junk off them because they were stored in a in a garage for the past, I don't know, over a decade. Maybe
Yeah,
over
this is
two.
weird. I wouldn't have thought that mold would grow on computer disks.
Yeah, I don't know what specifically they're made out of, but apparently I didn't fix the drive, so I'm going to have to use my backup drive. Anyway, this first game we'll be checking out is River Raid by Activision.
Oh, I know
So-
that name. Activision.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't they connected to Blizzard?
Yeah, Activision Blizzard is their legal name now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds promising.
It's actually supposed to make that sound. River Raid. And I have I forget what this is called, Wiko Command Control, the BAT version, or as I feel it looks most like, exclamation point. Unfortunately, I only have one controller, so if we run into any two-player games,
I
Deb
am
and I
sup-
won't be able to play together.
I am surprisingly okay with that.
But anyway, as far as I can tell, there are two keyboard controls for this. One that seems to restart the map, and one that lets you choose where in the game you want to start. If you want, you can look up to find the Commodore 64 controls, which is part of the reason I have Deb here. But it's playable like this. I just shot the fuel. And still getting used to this controller.
Well, I'm not finding much for the Commodore 64. It looks like River Raid was originally put out in 1982 for the Atari 2600 video game console.
Yeah, the Atari 2600. Yeah, it does give that feel. I know that Pitfall, which is another Activision published game, was for the Atari 2600. So yeah, that's cool. Shoot.
Yeah, it looks like the most recent that it came out. No, it actually came out again in 1995. It was ported to Windows as part of an Atari action pack. So.
Oh yeah, I love those classic games. I increased the volume so that hopefully it'll pick up on the mic better. That just occurred to me. Might turn it a little lower. But yeah, this is a really fun, like, waste 5 minutes game, I feel. I know that a lot of these games are text adventure games, so I probably won't spend a whole lot of time on those. Here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm
I
guessing.
haven't gotten this far before. Oh! Shoot down the airliner.
Now, why are you shooting down the
What?
hot air balloons?
Why
Surely
did I...
those aren't military.
Oh, was that a low fuel indicator? I was not paying attention.
Do you have to shoot the thing marked fuel, or do you have to
No,
go
you have
over
to
it?
run through it. If you shoot it, you can't refuel there.
Oh, okay.
So,
I gotcha.
but hey, I got 6,000 points. That's more than I've gotten before. This was the game I picked up to test the joystick. So, but yeah, so that was River Raid, and I shouldn't
Dwindle?
dwell too long on any single game. So F-15 Strike Eagle. Ooh, by Sid Meier.
Oh, Civilization, right?
Yeah, that's what he's best known for.
Okay, I know that name. Okay, and this game was first released in 1985 by Microprose.
Yeah. Not certain if this is loading correctly. I know that the disc said bad load on it.
Okay, I'm not finding a ton of information, and I feel like that is going to be my catchphrase for this entire thing. What I am finding is just information on when it got ported. I'm loading up a PDF that claims to have a manual attached to it. Hit the return key and power the computer on. I cannot make this up. Now you have to depress the play key on the cassette recorder and hit the return key.
Oh, yeah,
What are we doing here?
A lot of Commodore 64 games came on cassette tapes.
Are you kidding me?
No, I actually wish I had. I actually wish I had gotten a reader, with all of this. Like, I got a lot of Commodore 64 stuff, like 3 Commodore 64s, 2 Commodore 128s, 3+4s, and yeah.
Okay,
It says
I found out how
download
to
here.
start it.
Oh, you did?
Yes, you press F7.
Okay, well, I suppose we can try that once more. It does say bad load on it, so it could...
Well, maybe they didn't know to hit the magic key either. It seems like a very strange key to assign to start a game.
As I said, control schemes back in the 80s were not necessarily logical.
Okay, so try hitting F7.
Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay, Zaxxon C64 should probably not devote as much time as I have been to each individual game. I don't know, maybe this for the best, I don't know. Load. Asterisk. H1. I think what that does is I think it just loads the first thing that's on the disc.
Yeah, so what's the name of this again? Or did you not say
I
before?
think it was Zaxxon C64, something like that.
Zaxxon.
Select Zaxxon.
Whoa! Snaps.
Well, that's easily the coolest intro I've ever seen from these games. Extremely loud. Like, I don't exactly know where to, how loud to have it so that it gets properly picked up by the mic. The C64 and its absurdly long load times.
Yeah. Okay, now it looks like for whatever reason F7 is more of a standard than I thought it was, because this game as well.
Deep in the darkest corner of the galaxy lies the fortress of the mighty robot Zaxxon. Okay, I
Forest
already
or
give this
galaxy?
a thumbs up. This is easily the coolest game so far that I've found. Okay, I don't know how long this will take. What were you saying about F16?
No, F7
F7.
is apparently how we start games, because that's the control for this one as well. And F5 switches between 1 or 2 players, and both players play in turns and use the same joystick. So, for all you hip young people out there who are looking to buy a game to play with your friends on your Commodore 64.
Okay, this takes forever and a day to load, but it is seriously cool. And by Sega.
I thought it was Synapse.
It says Sega Zaxxon from Synapse, so I don't know if Sega was the publisher or if Synapse was the publisher.
Oh, I'm looking at a different screen than you. It's been released on a lot of things. The Amstrad CPC, Apple II, Arcade, Atari, many versions. ColeCovision? Intellivision?
Ooh, the Intellivision.
Yep, MSX, PC-DOS, Sega Master System, Tandy, TRS-80, Color Computer.
Can you look up controls? Like, this is fascinating, yes. But I...
Okay, joystick backwards to ascend, forward to decline, left and right to fly, left and right. The fire button is to shoot. An altitude indicator on the left of the screen helps you determine your flying height. This is especially helpful when you fly through wall openings and electric barriers.
What about to start and or restart it?
To start, press F7. And when you're in the game, F7 pauses the game. It does not say anything about restarting the game.
Yeah, because it seems like it froze. Get ready.
Is your joystick properly hooked up? Oh!
I did it.
I think that might be a record, but not the one we're shooting for.
Well, gosh darn.
You got stuck.
Houston, we have a problem.
Do you have to restart the game every time?
I can't imagine so. I'm loading the demo this time.
You know what these old games could use? Instruction manuals.
Yes. Should we start at the top or the bottom? I suppose the top. Blue Max. It had... I think it was referring to demos for 3 different games. Or 4 different games. But I guess we'll see whenever this finishes loading.
I don't hear any spinning happening. Are you sure that it's loading?
Yeah, I hear the spinning.
I like that. That was the best demo ever. Oh, it's not.
Okay,
oh,
yeah, that was literally a...
Oh, so it's just a commercial.
Yeah, it's just a commercial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it exited it because I moved the joystick.
Oh, hey, I do remember that from old games where if you stopped playing, I think it was like Jazz Jackrabbit, it would start playing a sort of commercial. I'm not going to call it a demo because demo makes it sound like you can interact with it. Although I guess it's
demonstration.
Yeah.
It's actually referred to like that isn't what I would refer to a demo, but
I think of it more as a promo.
Yeah, that's what they should have referred to it as, but in games when basically the game plays a pre-recorded series of instructions, it's typically referred to as a demo. And then the recording got cut short, and we forgot to make a proper ending. So hope to see you again next time. This is Peter Gill signing out. See ya. Now we're still rolling.
Okay, this is just...
I'll probably end up editing this out.
Nah, this is all part of the... We planned this.
Yeah.
We planned this.
We planned failure.